Taylor Swift exited BC Place Stadium after a spectacular performance on night 2 of her Eras tour, but the atmosphere shifted when she was spotted limping. Fans were buzzing with concern and curiosity as they witnessed her leaving the venue. What happened during the show? Stay tuned as we unravel the evening's highlights and Taylor's unforgettable moments on stage. And don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive content and updates about Taylor's incredible journey. After a night filled with music and emotion, Taylor took the stage for her second of 3 final shows in Vancouver. She greeted her fans with warmth and enthusiasm, waving to the 60,000-strong crowd before inviting her opening act and dear friend, Gracie Abrams, to join her for a heartfelt acoustic set. The connection between the two artists was palpable as Taylor introduced Gracie, saying, "You guys met my friend Gracie earlier, right? She's not just an opening act, she's like family." This moment added an extra layer of intimacy to the concert, showcasing the bonds of friendship and artistry. The set began with Taylor's soulful performance of "I Can't Do It Without a Broken Heart," where she twirled in her stunning purple-blue dress, captivating the audience. As she welcomed the crowd, she exclaimed, "Vancouver, welcome to the acoustic set." The cheers and applause echoed throughout the venue, creating a magical atmosphere. Taylor explained how each surprise set features unique song selections, emphasizing her commitment to making every concert a memorable experience. The highlight of the acoustic section was a beautiful mashup of Gracie's "I Love You," "I'm Sorry," and Taylor's "Last Kiss." The synergy between the two artists was enchanting, with Gracie bowing to Taylor in admiration after their performance. This was the 4th time Gracie had joined Taylor on stage during the tour, and each appearance solidified their friendship and musical chemistry. As the concert progressed, the wristbands in the audience glowed a brilliant purple, enhancing the enchanting ambience. Taylor took her seat at the piano to perform a mashup of The Tortured Poets Department and Maroon from her album Midnights. The emotional weight of the lyrics resonated with fans, many of whom felt a deep connection to her music. Taylor's ability to convey such raw emotion through her songs is what keeps fans coming back for more. For many, the experience of being in the stadium was overwhelming. The sheer scale of the event, combined with the intimacy of Taylor's lyrics, created a unique atmosphere. One fan expressed their delight, stating, "I practically skipped through BC Place, shedding the usual press conference decorum because the subject at hand was Swift." This sentiment resonated with countless others who felt a similar joy being part of such a monumental event. The anticipation leading up to the Vancouver shows had been building for months, especially for those who had followed the tour through its various locations. From the US to Europe and back again, fans had watched countless live streams and clips, preparing for the chance to finally see Taylor in person. The experience of entering the stadium for the first time was surreal, and the energy was electric as everyone came together to celebrate Taylor's music. As the night unfolded, the show was a breathtaking retrospective of Taylor's 18-year career, featuring a mix of genres from country to pop and everything in between. Although Taylor has a massive catalog of 274 songs, she performed around 45 during the show, carefully curated to provide a dynamic experience. Each song choice highlighted her evolution as an artist and her ability to connect with fans on a personal level. The contrast between watching the concert live and listening to her music at home is profound. Being surrounded by thousands of fellow Swifties, all singing along, transformed the experience into something extraordinary. The intimacy of Taylor's lyrics and the sound of 60,000 voices blending together created a moment that was nothing short of magical. As Taylor made her way out of the stadium, fans couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and concern for her well-being after noticing her limp. It's a reminder of the physical demands of touring, but it also showcases her dedication to her craft. The love and support from her fans are sure to carry her through as she continues her incredible journey. From a vantage point on the floor, the proximity to the expansive catwalk is both exhilarating and frustrating. At any moment, fans find themselves craning their necks, trying to catch a glimpse of Taylor Swift and her dancers as they navigate the stage. It's a constant battle to see past the raised arms, waving hands, and cameras capturing every moment. Swift masterfully utilizes the stage's scale, employing moving risers and large elements that give the performance a grand feel. The show kicks off with her vibrant tracks from Lover, Fearless, and Red, setting the tone for an unforgettable night. As the show starts, Swift's dancers wave enormous coral and mint-colored petals, creating a visually stunning backdrop. Taylor makes her entrance with Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince from her Lover album, which feels particularly poignant. It's fitting that she opens with songs from Lover, especially since the planned Lover Fest in 2020 was sidelined by the pandemic. During her first interaction with the Vancouver crowd, she playfully asked, "Do you know the bridge to Cruel Summer? Prove it by singing along." Of course, the audience was ready, and their enthusiastic response filled the stadium. While Taylor does not include songs from her self-titled debut album, she delivers powerful performances of 3 major hits from Fearless, You Belong With Me, and Love Story. The latter often inspires proposals in the crowd, although none were spotted this time. A standout moment during the Red portion of the show comes when Taylor passes her hat to a young fan waiting at the end of the stage. This little girl, brimming with joy, relishes her moment in the spotlight, embodying the magic of the concert. In We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Swift engages with her dancer, Cam Saunders, known for his spontaneous ad-libs. On this night, he opted for a more standard response, possibly due to the show being professionally filmed. Fans, including myself, had speculated for weeks about potential surprises during the concert, but the first Vancouver show didn't feature any unexpected elements. Taylor chose to keep the Speak Now segment limited to Enchanted, leaving out the beloved anthem, Long Live. As she sang, "I was enchanted to meet you," she pointed to the audience, creating a personal connection that felt intimate. The powerful beats from her Reputation album elevated the concert experience, adding classic concert vibes along with some of the most physically demanding choreography. Fans had been eager for news about her re-recorded version of Reputation, known as Taylor's version, but there were no announcements during the show. Following Champagne Problems, Swift emerged in a flowing dress, perched atop a mossy cabin roof for the Folklore and Evermore segment. These surprise albums, released during the pandemic, marked a significant evolution in Swift's music, focusing on storytelling with an alternative folk sound.